So Gyrex, first of all, we are very happy to be at Gyrex as a technological company or as any company to come together to have a forum like this, to be able to meet old and new customers, old and new partners, to be able to display your products and technologies is wonderful. What we are trying to achieve is to make sure that we give our partners and our customers something newer, an idea, and ideas which take them into future. So in this Gyrex, we are talking about three things majorly. One, what is the future of hybrid workplaces? So future of workplaces. Then we're talking about future of manufacturing. And then we are talking about future of computing in general. So those three elements of the futuristic ideas in these three lines are something we want to display in Gyrex this time. As I spoke about, Lenovo is talking about, first of all, smart workspaces. Now workspaces are whether you're talking about home or you're talking about at office, because the hybrid work style is here to stay. What does it mean? That whether you're working on a workstation, whether you're working on a gaming product, or you're having collaborative products to have the communication with your colleagues and the company, that whole space is the future of hybrid workspace. That is something which we are displaying. So that is one important thing we are displaying. The other thing which I want to really talk about is the Omniverse. In the smart manufacturing area, there are a lot of things you want to try out before you actually implement them. Now technologies which are based on AR and VR, using our products of both on the Think Reality, which is our Think products on AR and VR, those products are allowing now customers to experiment and view things before they can happen. That for us is the technological advantage we want to give to our manufacturing customers, manufacturing partners, to make their innovative products ahead and reduce mistakes, increase productivity and increase ROI. So Lenovo's idea of the whole IT computing is client, edge, cloud, from client to cloud, and then this is obviously this goes there using network, and all these things come together with intelligence, also artificial intelligence. Each of these elements existed in some form or another before. Lenovo is talking about putting intelligence, smartness in each of these elements, and that's what's smart. So Lenovo is talking about smart IoT, smart client devices, smart infrastructure, which is the edge and the cloud, and the smart verticals, which is about the manufacturing, the retail, the education, becoming more and more intelligent. So smarter technology for all constitutes all the elements of IT end to end. So technology has now today opened up areas which were not opened the way they are today. In terms of connection, people are able to collaborate while working, now not necessarily sitting in the same physical space. So that is already happening and is going to a new level after the pandemic-induced breakages in work patterns. So that is already happening. The technology is opening new opportunities in now storing data and analyzing data, which is allowing people to interact in a very intelligent manner, which was not possible before. Technology is also now going into different verticals, helping different industries, whether it's medical, whether it's manufacturing, whether it's transport, and making them take more intelligent decisions. So today, technology is becoming smarter to make our lives better and more productive than before. So the question which you asked takes us to how is a consumer interacting with the technology, which is through a device. Now these devices are either, let's say, consumer-based PC devices or commercial PC devices. Lenovo is really changing the landscape with very high performing, stylish looking yoga products on the consumer side, Legion products on the gaming side. So that's happening on the home and the consumer space. But Lenovo is also doing a lot of developments on the commercial PC products, which is on the Think side, the ThinkPads. The X1 product has been really appreciated, done very well on the corporate side. But there's a new product which we have come out with, is called X1 Fold. Now X1 Fold is actually a very high-end computer which can be folded. We have just coming out with a new update on that, the X1 Fold 2, which we just launched. We are very proud of that product. So that is also changing the way where people are able to work even in commercial domains using very innovative products. So the new theory is that every business has to be digital in some form or another, and every device is a service. If you take this philosophy, then you have to understand that every business now has to, because the consumer is consuming his services, his content through a device, that means every business has to be accessible from that device, which means that every business has to be digitized. I think that realization has come to a lot of businesses already. The pandemic has driven digitization faster than even before. People have moved on of hybrid working environments and giving access to their content and their services to people, both their internal employees and external customers, on digital already. So digitization of businesses is already happening, and now whosoever has been left behind, they are also catching up today. We see people trying to digitize even things which they were never even thinking of digitizing before, because they realize the power of technology and giving access to people through the devices which they have. I think one of the most fantastic things which are emerging, which we are very curious about what happens in the future, is the virtual reality and the augmented reality area. That's an area where we see a lot of developments happening. The potential for this is really unlimited. In education, in manufacturing, in any space, in medical, any space we can think of, the role which AR and VR can play is enormous. The applications are just coming up. We are showcasing in our stand technologies which can allow you to envisage and assess different elements and depth of scenarios which you cannot see in practical life, but you can see through the AR and VR hardware and the embedded softwares. So I think that's the area we are very excited about, that what it can offer to improve the lives of people around. We are thankful to our partners and end users in the region. We are the #1 PC brand. We are very grateful that we were able to show 28.3% market share as #1 PC player in Middle East and Africa. Our infrastructure business grew close to 60%. Our services business grew 60% plus. We are proud to be in a space where customers are trusting us, and we want to repay the trust by coming out with more innovative and more efficient products.